going on, y'all? So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the top 5 best weapons to be using right now in Modern Warfare 3. Whether you already have them leveled up or not, get your hands on these immediately for some high kill gameplays and a potential MGB nuke. Now, if any of these class setups do help you out in any sort of way, make sure you guys click that thumbs up button. And if you're brand new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe with all of those notifications on, because some of these weapons in here I haven't even covered with the gameplay, and I'm going to be doing that in the future. I don't want you guys to miss out on future videos. Now that that's all out of the way, here is our first weapon, the SVA545. Now, I actually did a gameplay video with this yesterday, so the class setup's pretty much the exact same. If you missed out on it, I'll give it to you right here. So we got the 45 round magazine, so we can take out multiple enemies without having to reload. You could use the 60 if you feel more comfortable with it. I just don't like that it slows you down more, so that's why I just stick to the 45. I then threw on the VLK Colossus flash hider, and this greatly increases your accuracy and recoil control. It'll help you land a lot more of your shots, and that'll lead to a faster time to kill. I then threw on the STV precision barrel, and you get more bullet velocity and range. So this will allow your SVA 545 to kill quicker at those longer range engagements. And not to mention, you also get aiming idle stability, gun kick control, recoil control. So you're also going to be more accurate while you're taking those gunfights at longer ranges. I then threw an optic on it, my personal favorite. If I have any optic on, it's the slate reflector. I know back in the MW3, I was always rocking the Slimline Pro, but if I had to choose between these two, the slate reflector, just super, super clean. And then my final attachment on our SVA 545 is the FSS Ravager 45 stock. And the reason I threw this on is because our magazine, our barrel, it slows us down quite a bit. I have no mobility attachments, so I wanted to throw at least one on, and this one gives me aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. In my opinion, those two mobility perks are the most important. I can be a lot more quick and snappy in my gunfights, and my weapon comes up quicker after sprinting, just makes me ready for anything. And we're gonna head to the firing range real quick, and you're gonna see it just doesn't move. It has phenomenal, look at this mobility, phenomenal mobility. I mean, you're just flying. Very accurate, literally perfect. For our second class setup, we have the AMR9 SMG. Now, my first attachment on this thing is a 50 round mag. Yes, I know there is 100, but look at how much mobility you lose. Not worth it whatsoever. So stick to the 50, it gets the job done. I then threw on the Phantom Grip, where you get sprint to fire speed and aimed on sight speed. Like I just said, man, these two mobility perks are the most important. It just has you alert at all times, makes things a lot more quick for you. I then threw on the hollow point ammunition. I've been using these on all my SMGs because I can't even explain what it's like to get hit by this. I mean, it just ruins your screen. You literally can't see anything. It's unbelievable. So use this, and the second you land a shot, I mean, the gunfight's literally over. I then threw on the Tectonic Herald light barrel, and I felt like at base, this SMG was just super, super slow, and I just needed something to speed me up a little bit. And thankfully, this barrel also, I only lose out on hip fire and tack stance spread. Who cares? I'm not losing out on recoil control or bullet velocity range, none of that. So that's why I threw this on. Aim walking speed, movement speed, literally perfect. And then my final attachment is the Pipeline Pro LTS stock. Essentially just another mobility attachment. Like I said, it was kind of a big issue. Movement speed, sprint to speed, and then let's bring this to the firing range. Bro, first off, we did a lot of mobility and movement, and it's still a little slow, but it's way better than we had it before. ADS, very quick, and then the thing doesn't move whatsoever. I mean, even at a range, you can still take people at me. It's kind of like an AR. It's unbelievable. But this build right here, literally perfect. And something worth mentioning is if you pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3, you should have this blueprint for the AMR9 and the SVA545, which is the first weapon we covered. And these blueprints give you all of the attachments in the game, which is awesome. So you guys should be able to use these setups immediately. Moving on, we have the BAS-B battle rifle, and my setup on this thing is a 45 round mag. I honestly tried doing the 30, but it just didn't feel like it was enough. So I moved on to the 45, which is plenty because this takes enemies out so quickly. Wait till we get to the firing range, and I'm gonna have some gameplay on this as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Next, I threw on the STT88 grip, and this gives me a huge boost in my recoil control and helps me land a lot more of my shots. Like I said, it hits like a truck, and it's gonna be that much better if you're actually landing your shots. I then threw on the L4R flash hider muzzle, more gun kick control, more recoil control. I mean, I don't wanna mess with this thing at all. And then I threw on the Bruin Venom long barrel. You get bullet velocity and range, so you could take out enemies even quicker and faster at those long range gunfights. Unbelievable. Not to mention they give you even more gun kick control and recoil control. And who would have guessed, man? I got my favorite opticon, the Slate Reflector. Take this to the firing range, brother. I mean, it's a full-blown AR with the damage of the BR. I mean, the furthest target was a breeze. I wasn't even trying. Look at that. The TTK is just unbelievable. I mean, seriously, I was loving this during the beta and I still love it now. Next, we have the HOLGER 556, and this was actually recently banned from the CDL already. That's how good it is. Keep that in mind. So for the first attachment, we have the 40 round mag. There's a 20 right here. The base is 30. So I need something here. And this will allow me to take out multiple enemies without having to reload. I throw on the intruder grip. I get sprint to fire speed and aimed on sight speed so I can be quick and snappy with my shots. We have the Kyros 6 match barrel. We get bullet velocity and range. Once again, this allows us to take out enemies very quickly at long range engagements. And we also get more recoil control, gun kick control. Can never go wrong with that. We got the Slate Reflector. The iron sights they're all right. It's kind of personal preference at the end of the day, but I threw it on anyways. And then my final attachment here is the Ignis stock, where I get aim walking speed so I can strafe quicker, making it way more challenging for the enemies to land shots on me. Movement speed, sprint speed, perfect, amazing. This thing, I can't wait to post some gameplay with this. I mean, I haven't used it too much, but dude. Do you see how fast the aim down sight speed is? Look at this. That's on par with it. Literally any SMG. I mean, it is just gross. And then for the fifth and final class setup, we have the Striker SMG. It's the first SMG you unlock. It's something probably all of you have already used a little bit. So here's the best build for it. 60 round mag. Now, if you want to go ahead and do your daily challenges, this nonsense that they got going on, and get this unlocked, this is much rather preferred, but since we don't have it unlocked, we got the 60 instead. The base is 30, not enough. You already know me. I threw on the hollow point ammunition rounds. Once again, go in private match with your buddy. Tell him to put these on and fire at you with these. Broken. I genuinely can't explain it. They're so busted. I have the L4R flash hider muzzle on, once again, for better recoil control, better accuracy and whatnot. We have the Striker Recon long barrel. Now the Striker was nerfed before the game actually came out. It's a little bit of a pea shooter without this barrel on. I mean, you get bullet velocity and range, which is great because you're definitely going to need it. And then my final attachment, I have the Lockman Mark II lightweight stock for an increase in movement speed and sprint speed. And then you'll see this thing still has very, very good range. The TTK is really good. You're really going to need that barrel on. So that's something I don't recommend changing whatsoever. I mean, you could see great mobility and whatnot. Great. Even the furthest target, super quick and easy to take out. Again, this is another weapon that is so good at range. And that's gonna wrap up today's top 5 best class tips to be using in Modern Warfare 3. I hope these help you guys out, and I'll see you on the next upload, only if you guys are subscribed with those notifications on, all right? You guys all stay safe, have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.